What it do, what it do, what it do, man. This is a surprise live. I am multicasting from Points Blank Travel and the Points Blank Experience. I'm going to probably do a separate Mete and I Awards live on that channel. And maybe in probably a day or two. But I wanted to come on, man. We got the Mete and I Awards 2025, and we got them coming up. The voting has started. It started on Monday. And it is going to be going until Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central. And if you live anywhere else, you got to figure it out on your own. Now, it's 7 p.m. Pacific, and I want to say 8 p.m. Mountain. So, hey, man, Mete and I Awards. And I wanted to start the show by talking about something. I see we got Devin. What's going on? Long-term, whatever you want to say, channel member in the Heezy. We also have Just Asking Homestead, who was a special guest recently on Investing with Rod, and also just dropped a premiere. What's going on, Rick? What's going on? Hey, PPT. Hey, man, thank you. You just dropped a link when I was in MRTV's live, and here you are on my live, man. Much love. Appreciate you. Before I get started, I did want to remind myself of some things. And, there's some great competition. There's some great competition that's going to be going on in the Mete and I Awards. And each year, I will be honest, I'm concerned because the competition gets harder and harder and harder. And, I've been doing this about 5 years, not all channels, but my initial interest into the whole YouTube scene was 2020. And it was tough, man. It was a tough journey. But sometimes I had to pull this little thing up and remind myself of the hard work. And in case y'all can't see, let me see what that says. Channel of the year, baby. So I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. That's the first thing I want to say. But I want to show y'all something. When I received it, y'all see that hole in my award? Man, I was crushed. I got my award, and I was going to glue it. It was worse than this. But I left it like this because it reminded me of all of the hard work that I had to put into it prior to even getting this award from the Mete and I Awards. This didn't come from the sky. I didn't get it from Cheyenne or Shein or Temu or nothing. This came from the Mete and I Awards 2021. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. But another thing I want to talk about, man, I know I haven't been on Points Blank. Rika, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, it was a bunch of letters down there. And these glasses are not glassing. I'm sorry, y'all. They're prescription. I only wear them when I'm on YouTube to read all these little comments, and that ain't working no more. So I'm about to give me a magnifying glass. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I went and bought some big glasses, man, but they ain't working either. I got these big old spectacles. Well, I know why they ain't working because I got them at DD's, which is like, but look at them glasses, man. I thought I was gonna be able to see something. I could have swore the tag said reading glasses. Maybe that was on the other glasses. But anyway, man, for the people that are here from the Points Blank Experience, thank you for being here on the Points Blank Experience. It is more than a YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. It is an experience. Talking about that channel, I am working on an interview right now. What's up? My co-host from the Points Blank Experience just entered the house, Tanya T from Event Yours Experience. She's nominated for several awards in the Mete and I. And I'm telling you, man, Tanya and I are up for Best Collab Series. I'm going to read off the awards. Best Collab Series on the Points Blank Experience. We've talked about beer budgets and Kool-Aid budgets and champagne taste. We've talked about the big mamas. And I know people over here on Points Blank Travel, because we're multicasters, probably like, what is he talking about? Don't worry, I'm going to talk about a little travel too. And when I'm going to talk about travel, I really need y'all to pay attention, because I'm going to tell you why you haven't seen me as much over here. And hopefully it'll make a little bit of sense to you. I am on the Points Blank Experience, though. Working with Tanya has been great. And being up for an award, it's just an honor to even be nominated. It's an honor to be nominated, period, in the Mete and I Awards, because when you look at these content creators and you watch them, and some of them you've met in person, some of them you haven't, everybody, if you're nominated, you're doing something right. You have to be. It's a lot of people say, well, I didn't win. And even if you don't get nominated this year, I'm going to tell y'all a story. 2000, where's that award at? 2000, one of them year, 22. I was nominated 6 times. I won 0 because they changed the rules on your boy. Not midstream, they changed it early enough, but I didn't really have time to get it together. And what they did was the voting took place from the public. I was like, man, I'm not on Instagram. I am, but I ain't been doing nothing. I'm not on what's that other thing? Facebook. I'm on there, but I ain't been doing nothing. No, Lord, I ain't go. Y'all, I wanted to cry because nominee, not Rod. Winner is not Points Blank Travel. And I'm like, yo, man. And then I heard Mete and I said a slogan. If you didn't campaign, you can't complain. And it was so true. I hadn't campaigned. So instead of, y'all always hear me say, there's different ways to handle an obstacle. You can either jump over it, go under it, go around it, stand there, act like you don't know what to do, or take off running. Well, I decided, I don't know if I went over the under it, but I got on social media, and then came the People's Choice Award. I did win that award that year. But on Points Blank Travel, I decided to scale it back this year when I looked at everything that was going on. Now, let me explain to you. I want everybody, the people in the back, I want y'all to listen very closely. I scaled back on Points Blank Travel because that channel is monetized. I pumped up production on Investing with Rod, which is not monetized. And people always, oh, you got this car, you got this watch, you got this, and you got that. If I was so worried about that, I would have went with Points Blank Travel and let Investing with Rod just do its thing as it did its thing. But what I saw was a transfer of wealth taking place and people needing more knowledge on not only getting to the bag, but keeping the bag than they did traveling for free. We're going to have to travel for free if we don't have any money. You heard me? If you don't have no money, you got it. So I did what I call a financial pivot with myself so I could start putting out the production for the viewers. But I did a content creator, a Points Blank network pivot. I had to shift from the flagship channel, the money maker, over to the one that's not making money. And sometimes we have to do things like that. But before I get into all that, let me talk about these nominations. We got 4 of them things. 4 of them things. We're nominated for 4. Notice I said we because, hey, would that be a Rod without YouTube? Yeah, it was a Rod before YouTube. But would that be a Points Blank network, a Points Blank Travel, the Points Blank Experience, Investing with Rod, Points Blank Clips? And I have channels y'all don't even know about. I have the Credit Dream Team, who I'm teamed up with Get Business Credit. I have the Crypto Dudes, who I'm teamed up with Get Business Credit. I have a podcast. I have 3 more channels that just sitting there. They marinate, man. They like some ribs in a bucket or something. I got a little barbecue sauce or Worcestershire sauce. I can't even believe I attempted to say that on live, but I think I got it. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Put it in the comments. Did I say it right? Anyway, man. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? What's going on? What's up, Dark Theme? David put his membership in here. Keep it up with the Griffiths, part of the Alliance in the house. They're also nominated for Channel of the Year. They won Channel of the Year last year. They got about 18 Mete and I Awards. I ain't counting. But I think they got 18. They probably gonna correct me. They may have 19 or 20. I don't know. But regardless of what you do, if you're even acknowledged, how many times do we go somewhere? We go to work, we go to different places, and we're not even acknowledged. We're not even acknowledged on anything that we do. So I'm looking here. The first award was the Grind Hard Award, and they put it on the Points Blank Travel, but I want to, for anybody that was wondering, and nobody had the nerve to ask me, but if anybody was wondering, I didn't increase production recently for the Mete and I Awards. Let me just straighten that up. I increased production because I wanted to reach people that I felt needed the information. Notice the production didn't increase on Points Blank Travel. I only really do live and direct with T and Rod on the Points Blank Experience. The production increased on where it was needed, which is Investing with Rod. We're not talking about just stocks, crypto. We're talking savings, budget. Then I created the series Investing Simplified. I can't do it anymore. I'm putting the food on the table. Are you going to grab a plate and eat? That's my question. I've been saying that since 2021. When I was doing live and have 5 people in there, I shoot a video and get 12 views. Then I started, as I got more people, I started, hey, you can share me on the community tab. That's cool. But how many times do I see shares on the community tab? I read some and some I don't. But if you talk to one person, just one person. I got a video being worked on right now with Investing with Rod, where I'm going to be talking about a gift that you can give to minors. I'm not going to go any further than that, but to all the people that's been rocking with Points Blank Travel, the Grind Hard Award, that's all the channels, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Next, we're up for The Point Blank Experience. Best collab series. You got Tanya and myself. Tanya from Event Yours. Rod from the Point Blank Experience. We came together. And believe it or not, man, they got us going against each other in a couple of competitions. But the cool thing, any award that I don't win, I'm going to be excited because I know the competition. The competition is still next. And we have the best YouTube interviewer on the Point Blank Experience. You know, with my interviews, man, I done had people say, Rod, you try to make people cry. No, I just ask questions. But I don't only ask questions that I saw from people's channel. But I'm going to do another network shift in 2026. We're kicking off season 4 in January. I'm going to kick it off with Real Talk with Rod. That's going to only be me. And then we're going to do an interview. But I want to do a network shift where I want my interviews to start being more, not more, but just as many non-content creators. So I'm looking at a series on that channel. I might get rid of a series and add a series. But I'm looking at a series called Testimonials. You ain't got to be the one to church. You ain't got to be a preacher or deacon. If you feel that you've gone through something and you overcame it, I don't care how big or small, somebody may need to hear about it because it could help somebody. It could help. You don't know. You don't know what a person's going through because a lot of times people won't even tell you. They're either embarrassed, they're confused, ashamed. But if they hear somebody that is going through or went through the same thing, they may be more apt to opening up. And who knows what the outcome can be. And by the way, the Point Blank Experience is only partially monetized. Man, for all the people out there, man, I don't do this for the money. I don't do it for the clout. I do it from the heart. I do it from the heart. I was on a phone call today, and I will tell y'all, you can get super chats, you can get memberships, you can get all that. But there's nothing like a comment from a viewer or a subscriber that says, hey, Rod, I took your advice about this credit card, about reducing my debt, about reducing my credit utilization. Now my credit score is here when it was here. Mine was a 547. Got up to 809 or 812, and I got nervous, man. That scared me. I didn't like the 547. I was like the George Clinton song. I mean, it was too low at 547 and too high. I felt like I was on a roller coaster at 812. I was like, no, let me get down a little bit. And then, I got to pull this. I just saw this here, man. I'm going to be dropping the link for anybody who want to come up. Oh, speaking of deacons and preachers, my daughter calls you the preacher. Me and hubby was cracking up. And you know what? That's funny because Tanya probably don't know. I remember, y'all. That is my co-host on the Point Blank Experience. And the special appearance, Pretty Timmy, both of them. And Tanya, you probably remember. I remember when you told me, she said, I want to say it was about a year and a half ago. So let me go ahead and drop this link. What's up, Cruz Bolero? We got the one and only, the two behind the Mete and I Awards. Not just 2025. I got my first award in 2021, and that wasn't even the first award show. We got Anwar, who is the I in Mete and I. You have to hear that story. It blew my mind when I first heard it. And we got Mete, his wife. And when he said why he named it that, he wanted his wife to get to shine. He wanted his wife to be in the front. These are the people I've encountered on YouTube. Clout. I mean, the stuff that's happened to me on YouTube, you can't find it at the bank. You can't find it at a brokerage firm. These are memories that are priceless. I mean, I went to Jersey Mike's. I had a woman jump in the car. Hey, you're PBT. I can't remember what year. It grabbed my hair, y'all. That's when my hair had the little twiggy to it. It was really real, man. She got my hair. I mean, I said, ma'am, we are in public. I didn't know how to act. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know how to act. I didn't know what to do. I wasn't used to that. But let me drop this link, man. But 4 awards. And I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't expect to be nominated for any. None. And again, when you get, I can tell y'all, this is a true story. You think I'm kidding? I just dropped the link. Anybody want to come up? Mete and I saw 5 people on the 2023 Mete and I cruise that they had never met in their life. Say, hey, I watch y'all. It happens to your favorite couple all the time. It happens to event yours. It happens to people just come up. And that's the super chat I want. Keep the comments coming. I may be a little slow now. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy may be a little slow reading them. But put this up here. Anybody, whether you're on Points Blank Experience or whether you're on Points Blank Travel, I am multicasting this broadcast because I want max exposure. Oh, yeah, y'all, by the way, you can go vote. I'm on Instagram, got some voting tabs, may or may not work because I was having some problems. I had to call the Mecca, which is the headquarters for the Mete and I Awards, to say, hey, man, I think I messed up the link. I don't know if I said the exact word, but that's what really went down. I messed up the link, but I didn't blame it on the alcohol. I blamed it on the link because I don't drink. So I had to blame it on something. But anyway, man. Hey, what's up? Hey, the Game Master. Hey, Game Master. I was watching that thing again. But what is the best advice for handling credit debt? Oh, man, we got a question. Boy, y'all gonna get to see me in action right before this award show. Well, I tell you what, Rick, when you come to one of these, you ain't got to have it today, but you might want to get you a number 2 pencil. You can go get a regular one that you sharpen, but that's just one more thing you got to buy. And you want to get a spiral notebook. You can get notes and put it in your phone, but I like to do this. How do you reduce debt? All right, handling credit debt. If I had 3 credit cards and I wanted to pay 3 credit cards down, there's a battle. Some people say pay the lowest card. Some people say pay the highest card. Some people say pay the highest interest rate. Some people say all kind of stuff. The way Rod handling, I've noticed in my life, and what works for me may not work for everybody, but I've noticed in my life, when I have a credit card or multiple credit card and I want to pay down debt, I typically pay down the lowest balance first. Most people say, why don't you pay the highest? Because I want a sense of fulfillment, I want a sense of accomplishment, and I want to feel like I've won, and my sacrifices, because I'm gonna be paying extra on this card and giving up something, whether it's coffee, whether it's donuts, whether it's a Big Mac, I'm giving up something to be able to pay this credit card. Now, once I tackle that first card and I get my victory, I get my win, I have to go to the biggest card. Why? If a credit card, I don't care what your credit score, your credit debt, I'm using credit cards. A credit card interest rate is going to be extremely high, typically 22, 24, unless you're with a credit union, 22, 24, 26%. And this is for a person 700 plus credit score. So if you have a high balance and 20 anything percent interest, you may as well go get a life-size wheel and just run around in a circle or just chase yourself in a circle, man, because that's what you're going to be doing. Now, that's my take. Now, if I was looking at a car loan, I'm going to do 3 different things. I'm going to do a home loan. I'm going to do a car loan. We've already done the credit cards. If I was looking at a car loan, I did this. A lot of people go, the only reason I would get the shorter the term, the lower the interest rate. So if you get a 60 or 48 or 60 month term on a vehicle, you're going to be paying, now I'm not saying a low interest, you're going to pay a lower than you would at a 72. Hey, Game Master, I see. Let me say this and I'll bring you up. You're going to get a higher interest rate at 72 months. A lot of people don't think about those months in between. I did a whole series on Points Blank Travel and Investment with Rod on how to purchase a vehicle. People don't think about those months like, okay, you got 60 months, you got 72 as far as terms, but what about those months in between? Have you ever looked at a 63-month loan? Gonna be a little cheaper than a 60. You're gonna add 3 extra months, but I got a plan for that. Have you ever looked at 66 months? I financed a car for 66 months, worked out lovely. Here's what I would do. I would go for 72 in case life started lifing, and then I would actually pay more, $25, $50, $100 more, whatever I could pay. And I paid $100 on a vehicle. I paid this vehicle off. It was a 66-month term, and by the time I finished, it ended up being a 60-month term by me paying like $100 a month extra. It was only a $340-some car note. That's what I'm telling people. You have to You have to look at the situation. Now we're going to do the house real quick. Same thing with a mortgage. They're starting to preach. They were 15-year loans versus 30-year mortgages. I heard somebody say they're looking at a 50-year mortgage. But I would look at the 30-year, and when I can pay extra, download me a calculator. But what the first thing with all this here, sit down. I'm not going to say create a budget and a spreadsheet and all that. Just sit down and get you a piece of paper, the back of the envelope. I don't care what you put it on. What can you give up that costs money? That's where you're going to start. What are you going to give up that costs money? I'm going to go ahead and bring up my first guest. We got the man. What up, Game Master? How you doing, bro? Okay.
Oh, it's muted. Hey, Ron, how's it going, man?
What's going on, man? What you been up to?
Hey, man, I just came back from a Japan trip. I'm dropping off a bunch of my Pokemon orders. I'm literally streaming right now from the parking lot of the post office.
Oh, man, so you at the post office. You went to Japan. Did you go to Japan just to buy some Pokemon cards?
I went to get a supplier, but spoiler, didn't happen, man. It's a lot harder than I thought. I thought I could just show up like, I'm American. I got money. I got my license. Give me the Pokemon.
I don't even know what channel to talk about that. Am I going to talk about this on Points Blank Travel or the Points Blank Experience? So you went.
Right.
you went all the way to Japan to get a license to sell some Pokemon cards.
Oh, yeah, I was looking for a hookup for the Japanese one because the American language is too hard to get right now. And you got to like buy extra stuff that make you buy other things at distribution. So I wanted to go straight to the source, man, cut it out, you know? And I mean, you know, it was kind of like personal. Wait, this is being recorded. Oh, no, this is it was a business trip.
Well, hey, man, if they looking at me,
write-off.
Wow, so. Man, that's crazy, dude. So what's your next move then?
According to GPT, is to try and reach out online instead and just hope and pray.
You know what I'm noticing? Chat GPT, and I've been using it lately, thanks to Just Asking.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, are we relying? Should we even be relying on this thing, this Chat GPT?
Me, yes. It's helped me with some situations at work where it took some finesse where I want to be like, all right, first of all, beep, 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 and calm me down, give me some professional ones like, oh, we see what you want. Let's tone that down. So I say for sure 100% work emails, especially inter-office emails. Oh, that thing is crafting me some superb emails. I'd never be able to do it on my own. Other stuff, I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see.
Wow.
I do business plans, business advice. There's people that their own business is just reselling GPT scripts and stuff like that. I know because I bought a few. So whoever buys them is this guy right here, I guess. So people buy it.
Wow. And you know, I heard my first AI, somebody's got this AI song that's getting pretty popular, it's becoming pretty popular. I heard the lyrics and the song yesterday. I didn't know it was AI, and man, the lyrics, I was blown away. So it's just blowing my mind. Hey, quick question, man. Did you ever pursue your YouTube career?
You see, what had happened was, no, I even like Josh was going to help me out. Credit Josh, Get Business Credit. I did the mentorship with him, but I don't know, man. It just takes so much time working the business and everything too. It's crazy.
And you know, I love from the looks of it. I want to apologize. I'm not going to even worry about kicking him out. But you may see some comments because we are streaming vertically and in the landscape mode. So if you see any comments like this, just chalk it up to someone that's either doesn't have much to do or maybe lacking a little education, probably a combination of both. But to who is this? Joe Mama, that's pretty funny, man. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go to the next one. But hey, Joe, man, come on back again, man. I might be able to teach you something. I might be able to teach you how to fry some chicken. But anyway, we gonna move on, man. But Go Guardians. Yeah, hey, Pale, man. I actually I like the Guardians, but I like this logo, man, the little G, but they don't never wear this. They always wear the C. So thank you for noticing that, man. Let me see what else we got here. And hey, Game Master, you can feel free if you got anything. Let me read this real quick. Devin says he's been a channel member for 52 months. Wow, thank you.
Woo, man.
That's 4 years and
Salute.
4 months. Wow, that's probably right around the time I started my membership. So this afternoon, I got a 4K CLI. You're going to see acronyms on Points Blank Travel. I'm going to break them down for you. That is credit limit increase. And last week, our product changed to one US Bank credit card you haven't done a video on for yet. I love when the 52-month viewers put me in suspense and say, you haven't done one yet. US Bank. David, I'm curious to know, which one is it? Or I could find out, but you could tell me and make it easier. My uncle is assistant pitching coach on the what? Wow. Hey man, can you tell them they should start wearing this hat with some of their games? Hey, that's all I want. I don't even want no tickets. Just tell them to start wearing this hat. They always wear the other one. What's up, fam? What's going on? Everybody speaking. And Rika, what Rika say? Please thumbs up and like, share. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Doing straight, fam. Just chilling. Hope all is well, man. Speaking. Devin says, keeping up with the. Okay, I'm gonna look at some of this here speaking so I can make sure I. What up? We got another Mete and I nominee. We got Warm Strong Adventures Bill. He's also been a guest on the Points Blank Experience. And the cool part, man, as I look at this, and I look at the nominees, most of the nominees, I won't say all because there's some new nominees every year, but most of them I've actually interviewed. I've actually interviewed on the Points Blank Experience. A lot of them, even before we knew which number count they would end up at. And I can tell y'all, man, one of my biggest success stories, actually all of them are. The Griffins I would have got earlier, but they just were so popular, it was hard to get to them. But when I first interviewed cooking with the Catchers, now they're Catching Culture, they had less than 2,000 subscribers. And because of the magic that happens on the Points Blank Experience, it's like going to Disneyland. No, I'm kidding, man. But not because of anything. They just grind, man. They grind. They put in the work. And before you knew it, we're about to find out together. And this here live is not just about me. It's more about me, and it's about the other nominees that are also involved, and people like Game Master, who's been rocking with me for quite a while. You know, if you want to come up and say something, any suggestions, I'm not afraid of constructive criticism. If you got something that you want to put out, I'll make sure it's not a thing. Okay, see if I can make this big. Y'all bear with me here. And so there we go. Anybody's welcome to come up. That's basically what I'm saying. So look in here. Let me share. I'm gonna do this real quick. Now, keep in mind, they had less than 2,000 subscribers when they were interviewed on the Points Blank Experience. Do y'all see this number right here? 241,000 subscribers. And they shifted. They went from cooking, which I thought they could have had a TV show, to featuring their son, Grayson, as well. And that is a miracle story. But not just them. Everybody that's been a guest on the show, to me, has gone on to do great things. So, man, shout out to everybody that's nominated. Shout out to all the content creators out there, whether you've been nominated or not, because there's some more Catching Cultures. There's some more Keeping Up with the Griffins who are at 33,000 subscribers. There's more Mete and I's out there that are just waiting in the wings. And the hardest part, I'm telling you, being a content creator, the hardest part is just starting. It's just like going to the gym. You get to the gym, you start feeling good, but you don't want to get dressed. You don't feel like driving. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. But when you go, you feel so much better. What you got to say on that one, Game Master?
It's like you calling me out, man. The first time I ever started was on your show. That's the first time I didn't want to show my face, nothing. I was like, oh man, guess I ain't doing a faceless channel now. And and then the most recent time I did like one or two shorts in between. Shout out to Shai Sarai. She's always commenting and out there, and I know she was, a big supporter always for your channel too.
Mhm.
But like this is the next time, like you said, maybe this is it. This is me in the gyms. I got my gym shoes on right now.
Mhm.
Let's go. Let's get it.
And that's a testimony in itself. The first time he went live, he came on here, and I remember that. And I remember the first time I went live, and to me, this was a pivotal point. And I'm speaking to the people that may be thinking about content creating. I was watching Cakeology. He was a business credit guy back in the day. And he put a phone number on the screen. He said, anybody have any questions for me, dial this 1-800 number or 800 number. Know I'm country, 1-800. That's back old school right there. So I dialed this 800 number. And I'm on the Cakeology show. You got to hear my voice. I had to turn my little thing down. And he was like, yo, PB. He didn't call me PB. He just said, hey, yo, PB, what's up? Is this you? I was like, yeah, man. He said, what's your question? I said, I just got one question, man. It won't even take long. Well, it's going to take depending on you. I said, how can I be on the show? And he said, what? I thought you had a business question. I said, it is a business question. I'm trying to get famous over YouTube. And you got all these people here. I want to be on the show with you. And not long after that, I had Cakeology on my show. You just got to keep grinding, man. That's the whole moral of that story. And don't be afraid, man, to take chances. My first live was an epic fail. My first video was an epic fail. And here I am 5 years later, still doing it. Only 16, Rod. Oh, y'all only got 16 of them? 16? Only 16. They got 16 Mete and I Awards, and it's on the 16. I don't know where I got 18 from. Once you get past 10, I ain't even got to 10. They said only 16. Well, I
That's
ain't
a
gonna count.
lifetime achievement almost, right?
Oh, well, they're the only members in the Mete and I Hall of Fame, Mete and I
There it is.
Awards Hall of Fame. And then this year, your favorite couple is going to be inducted.
Oh,
They've
okay.
also been interviewed on the Point Blank Experience, but man, the heat that these content creators was putting out is why I went to them to have them on the Point Blank Experience. It ain't like they came on and then they blew up. They were already blowing up. I just wanted to be part of their world. So I like to put that out. I wanted to be part of their world. So I was like, hey, man. And every time I ask somebody, I'd be nervous because they could easily say, nope, I don't even know you. Now I'm reaching out to people that really don't know me. And so far, I'm doing pretty good. Knock on wood. But, and where we at? You deserve more likes. Yeah, man. Hey, won't you reach out to all your friends and tell them, hey, man, go over there and just like this here and just stay there for a little while. It's
And you can
time.
still catch the, and don't
Oh,
forget to like the replay too. If you
yeah,
aren't
hit
watching
that
it live,
replay.
hit the replay, put a
I gotta
comment,
start
type
saying
the
that.
video.
Yeah, all that stuff, man. Game, man, you ought to just come over here and just say that there, and then like how you would be the commercial, live commercial. And then I
And
be
coming to you from
forgetting,
the
man.
studio.
I be forgetting because I'm like, hey, man, I'm just here to talk. So David, I gotta always say when David says it's been a busy week, I have to read these. I know he's speaking. Been a busy week looking for Christmas gift. And still learning some new things on my MacBook Pro I bought a month ago. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be learning for a couple months on that MacBook, but you're looking for ideas for gifts. I can help you out, Devin, for about $9.99 per minute. I can help you out with those gift ideas. And no, don't listen to me, man. Cruz Bolero, what's going on? Another content creator in the house. Hey, Cruz Bolero, were you nominated for an award? I didn't look at all the nominations. I was out. Rod, I like the shirt. Much respect for the greatest. Yeah, man, I rock this because I'm in battle right now till Saturday. Well, I'm in battle every day, but this week I'm fighting. I ain't fighting. I'm boxing. I'm boxing the Mete and I Award nominees that are going against me. So I'm boxing with them this week. But now, this was actually a gift, man. Shout out to Wild Love. She got this, and I love this shirt, man. Love it. it's a good field too. So, Game Master, man, any big plans for 2026 or any big plans for the holidays?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm buying a bunch of product, trying to flip it
Oh, don't
last
say it like
minute.
that, man. They gonna want to know what kind of show I'm running over here, man. Hey, can you be specific?
Some Pokemon. I got that Pokemon by the pound, man. What you want? What you want?
Hey,
I
man,
got that Greninja. I got all of them things. I got
you
the
making
Pokemon.
me
I got the
nervous,
Pikachu.
man. What he said. So really, all right, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off, man. What you got
Oh,
going
it's all
on?
good. I just wanted to give a shout out right now. Speaking of the battling, the commercial break, don't forget this show is presented to you by the Mete and I Awards votes. Don't forget to vote for Points Blank Journal. And are they still doing the submission, the manual submissions, or
Yeah,
not
man.
this year?
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
don't
yeah,
forget
yeah,
that.
they are. Yeah,
The People's Choice, right?
yeah. People's Choice. 4 other awards. Matter of fact, I got to remember. I don't even know why I looked at that. PBT is up for Grind Hard Award.
Nice.
The Points Blank Experience is up for Best Collab Series along with Event Yours and Best Interviewer on YouTube for as far as the Mete and I Awards. And Investing with Rod is up for the Best Unique Channel. So, yeah, man. We follow each other somewhere. I need to share my number with you. I think we're on IG or something. I'll send you the link to that.
Yeah.
Or look on all them 1,000 posts I done did on there. I got links on there somewhere, everywhere, actually.
I think I've done one post on IG. That's it. That's the other
Yeah.
thing. It's just everything adds to the list, man. Everybody's telling like, oh, IG, LinkedIn, this, that, alignable, whoop, all this stuff. And it's just like, and that's on top of a 9 to 5, on top of everything else. I don't know if you can see these eyes, but I ain't getting much sleep, man. I'm grinding with no channel.
You know,
Next year for that award.
I went to bed this morning. Notice I said this morning at about 3:30. And yesterday, well, however you want to calculate it, I went to bed at 6 in the morning. And y'all, this is not getting up and taking a nap. This is average wake up time for me is about 11 o'clock. Now, I want to talk about the grind. I want to talk about just the grind of life, not the grind of YouTube, but you hear a lot of people that, and if you follow me on Instagram, most of my posts going to have a song with it. And the songs typically don't have a meaning to it. A lot of people want to shine, but they don't want to put up the hard work, the effort. And I'm going to sum that up and put a little mix to it. They want to shine, but they don't want to grind. I didn't make that up. I'm sure I read it somewhere, but I wake up at 11. Yes, the day that I went to bed at 6 in the morning, I actually woke up at 9 a.m. and I went to bed at 6 a.m. the following morning. Not because I have insomnia, but because I paced myself and I kept thinking of things that I needed to do. And in order to, everybody out there should you want to be the best. In order to want to be the best, you have to do your best. My best is not working 5 hours. Because my mind races too much. And in 5 hours, I probably get like 3 hours of work done. Because the other 2 hours, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking about of all these things that I want to do. I actually sleep with my phone right next to me in the bed, not because I'm waiting on the lottery to call me. It's just in case I wake up and have an idea. I ain't gonna wake up out of a dead sleep. Every once in a while, what happen, I'll just throw it in my notes. I get up to the next day wondering what I type because it's usually messed up because I'm half asleep. But if you want to shine, you want to do the grind. So for anybody that thinks stuff just falling out the sky and Rod got this and that, man, this is a lot of hard work, not just with YouTube. I mentioned the other day on Investing with Rod, I did 20 years in the Navy, and I joined the Navy, and to this day, I still don't know how to swim. I rolled the dice. I always used to tell people, I roll the dice. I'm going to take a chance, man, and if I believe in me, I'm going to succeed. That's just how I roll. After that, I went and got in the car business. I didn't know how to sell a car, and I'm gonna do a real talk with Rod. I'm gonna let y'all know now. Anybody want to copy it? It don't matter because you're not gonna probably say what I'm gonna say, but we take chances. We do all this stuff, but we get kind of afraid to once we accomplish one thing, we're content. It's right now, everybody needs to become salesmen. Now, I'm not saying go get a job at the car dealership or Best Buy or go sell some vacuums and nothing. Be able to sell yourself. Be able to sell yourself because the competition is going to get stiffer because now you ain't battling me and Game Master. Or let me talk like I have a degree. You're not going to be battling Game Master and I. You're going to be battling robots. And if y'all saw the little thing I did, man, I saw that little robot at the gas station get a. Don't y'all be tripping. I saw it get a bath the other day. They washed it off and did whatever they did, and then pressed the button, and then it sat there for a minute, and then it just, welcome to QT. I'm coming through, and then just start mopping, man. How can you? So if you're at a place right now that you think is going to be saturated by this, start to put yourself in a position where you may get into another field or something you've been wanting to do, but you were afraid to step out on faith. It's nothing like being afraid and having a choice to step out on faith, like being afraid and having no choice. You have no choice but to step out on faith. Now you got the double whammy. But if you have a choice, do it now. That's all I'm saying. Moving right along. No, I can't handle the fame, Dark Day. No, man. Boy, y'all should have saw me on the Mete and I cruise, man. I ain't never took so many pictures in my life. I was like, Lord have mercy, man. Believe it or not, I'm actually an introvert. And I didn't know what that meant until I went to college. But I'm a shy dude, man. I'm shy. I'm not so much now, but it took a long time. Game Master, you an introvert or extrovert?
I think it's kind of like what you had said before. I was an introvert before and probably still as a base, but I still get out there and other people don't know that. Like they'll see me and they're like, oh man, you can talk to anybody. It's like, yeah, when I'm around them, but when I'm by myself, I'm just, like you said, I'm just quiet or shy or whatever, you know?
I bet you, well, I ain't gonna say nobody. It's probably a lot of people, but it's hard to entertain yourself every day, day in and day out. And I do it, and I tell you, man, I'm not gonna say I recommend it, but I've learned a lot about myself in the last couple of years. Just kind of secluding myself and focusing on me for a little while, and I've learned a whole lot. And notice I'm talking about a lot of life stuff right now. You know, I don't make New Year's resolutions, but we're going into a new year. Are we going to take old habits into the new year? Yes, we are. Let's be real. I know I am.
Yep, yep.
I know everybody that, no, I'm going to be working out. I'm going to be eating vegetables every day. And Rod, I'm not eating any more cheeseburgers. And I ain't never going to Wendy's or Starbucks again. Quit. Let's just try to do better. What is that, man?
That's my protein shake right there, trying to be good, trying to be healthy. You're not going to see my McDonald's wrapper that I threw away from lunch. You're just going to see the shake.
Well, I lied to myself. I said I wasn't getting no coffee today, and I got some. So even the best of us said we're not going to do something. I said it all the way up to the store. I'm not getting no coffee. Next time I know I'm at the red light to go to the store to get coffee. I mean, but seriously, man, what I would say, and I'm not no doctor or no psychiatrist or psychologist or life coach. I ain't none of that. I'm just the been through stuff type of guy. I've been through a lot of stuff. And set realistic goals. Set realistic goals. What do you think? And you know why I don't make resolutions? Because from January to December is a long time. I make weekly, daily, monthly goals throughout the year. I don't make one every day. I may not make one every week. I may not even make one every month, but I'm going to have various goals throughout the year. So I'm constantly trying to accomplish something. We start January 1st. We have a whole list, man. Yeah, you probably don't have a notebook like I got, but we have a whole list like Santa Claus of stuff we ain't going to do no more. And we make it about a good 7 days. And I said we, because I've done it too. That's why I quit doing it, because I was tired of failing. And I said, man, I'm just going to make up some other goals along the year. And one of the goals that I didn't even know this, I didn't know this Channel of the Year award existed. And when I won it, I said, okay, well, that's the biggest one. What do I want to do? Now I want to win the rest of them. Of stuff I do. I can't win the best cooking channel when I'm over here, you know, making ramen noodles. I don't think I'll win. No, I can't be the travel channel or the cruise channel or the vlogging channel when the only time I vlog is if I'm somewhere and I just pull up a phone. I don't even know if I'm vlogging. I'm not. I'm just recording what I see.
Well, now that the Catrins have a different channel, you said, and they're not doing their mukbangs and their cooking, That's you now. Pick it
Man,
up, man. Be
we
the
did a
cooking
cooking.
one.
I did a cooking show with Cooking with the Captains. They invited me over, man. Had all these people there. Next thing I know, man, I lit my grill and they didn't understand the barbecueology that was happening. And they made it sound like I was about to burn my house down. I mean, yeah, big old flame went up and smoke was everywhere because I had hickory on it.
That's a
And
presentation.
I was in the mix of all this smoke. I wish I could find it. And everybody teased me for almost a whole year, man. Reels and remixes and all kind of stuff. Talking about I burnt my house down cooking with the captures or something, and it didn't happen. So,
But you got engagement from it though, right?
oh yeah, everything I was
Your
falling out
channel
of
blew up.
chairs.
Thankfully, not the house.
Man, I was falling out the chairs. Everything was happening. And y'all, I'm telling you, speaking of that, Point Blank experience, man, y'all seen the robot Point Blank Travel. You've seen other stuff, and this year I want to get more candid action. I want to get stuff. I got something in my phone right now, and I'm still debating whether I want to make some content out of it. And it's nothing bad. It's just that I got to make sure I want to put it out there, man. It's hilarious to me, but if I was that person, would I want that to be on social media? That's what I'm thinking about. Yes, it is mainly about. Oh, okay. Y'all talking to each other about speakers, what's going on, Game Master, everybody showing you love, man. They showing you love.
I appreciate it.
The
Appreciate it.
hamster syndrome. Yeah, man, running in that little wheel, the hamster syndrome. I love hey, Mete and I figured they Anwar would it might be me. We use it daily. I like it, man. I type some stuff in today. I like it, but now I tell you when I'm gonna be a surefire bet for Chat GPT. When they can tell me what the lottery number is gonna be, I'm gonna be all in.
There was somebody who won. I don't think it was a grand prize, or if it was just slightly off. And that's what they did. They said GPT gave them the numbers and they won. It
Man,
hit the news a little bit ago.
I wonder if I not wonder. We know the world that we know it as today is about to change, and I don't think, including myself, I don't think nobody know how big this is going to be, how much it's going to change.
I think it's going to be big to like throw it out there. If you ever watched the TV show, the Western TV show that was really big on HBO, oh man, I can't believe I forgot it already. Westworld. The third season, they did the thing where it jumps the shark, where it just changes the format. It went from being like man versus like whatever themselves and technology to being that AI was going to then predict the future. And it wasn't that, it was making the future. Everybody's connected, so it knows everything about you. And it would know that in 22.3 years, you're going to get robbed at a bank and get shot and killed. Or in 13.7 years, you're going to do something to yourself or something.
Hey
It was
man,
crazy.
we got another interesting comment here, man. I love it, man. Y'all don't know, man. I like trolls. I mean, they just number one, man. In case y'all don't know trolls, y'all paying PBT, and you're giving point blank experience engagement. So I don't know. I don't know if this is Diddy. I don't know if Diddy got out, but I want to thank you for tapping in on whichever channel you're on, man. Hope to see you back again. I really do. People like you make me, I feel like I'm doing something right. If you took time out of your non-busy, non-productive day to come over and join me, I want to thank you.
Make sure that they also like and subscribe and keep it coming and hype the
Yeah.
videos.
Hey, while you here, Down syndrome, here, let me make sure something working, man. You might want to do this here, man. For anybody that's having any kind of fun here with the trolls, Rod and Game Master. Let me see something. Let me make sure I find this here. Hold on, man. I know I'm making all kind of noise. Hey, Down syndrome, do me a favor. Super chat. Super chat. I just want to make sure it's working. Hey, feel free to donate to the channel since you're here, man. Taking up my time. But anyway, moving on. All right. Hey, Trap Vision 3D, the godfather of the Mete and I Awards. I don't even know if he's still in here by the time I got to this comment. He has an award named after him, the Trap Vision 3D Award. He's also nominated, a well-deserving nomination for the Grind Hard Award and other awards, probably. I haven't looked at, I looked when I was voting, but I was kind of half asleep, but I looked at everything and I know he was voted for best unique because I'm in that category. But nah, man, this dude has been grinding. It was one point this year, Travis going live like every day, man. I think he walked like 21 miles one live. And I ain't being funny. I'm serious. Hey, what up, AZ? What's going on, man? Is this channel only for yeah, man, it is. Glad it is. I'm glad you're here. You're in the right spot. Hey, he said, what's up, Rod? Hey, man, hold on. Let me get this food out of here. Hey, it was good seeing you, man. Have a good time, okay? Most love. Goodbye. All right. Anyway, y'all, I mean, I ain't got time to mess with that. I did a product change since I have about 4 other cards for 4% for restaurants and about 8 that could give 5% for restaurants. Okay. Yeah, that Smartly card, I've heard about it, but I haven't did a video on it. You're absolutely right. I'll make sure I do one on it. All right. And we got Lisa J. Stocks, man, another content creator in the house. All right. 100% disabled vet, man. Okay. Appreciate your service, man. Appreciate your service. I'm a vet as well. 40% disabled. Bet y'all didn't know that. I don't think I ever disclosed that on here.
Nah, I've been watching a while. I didn't know he had a partial disability. My other friend, he's the same too.
I had a lot of stuff go on, man. My CLI credit limit increase was on my Macy's American Express card issued by Citi. Please keep in mind, man, this Macy's American Express is not an American Express card. It uses the American Express network. You're going to see the American Express logo on the front of the card for the people that are watching from Points Blank Travel. It is a Macy's card issued by Citibank. It's just using the American Express payment network. Boy, the trolls in here full force. And now he ain't no. Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna go and skip pad that there. And I think, well, make sure we're at the end. Yeah, man. So how long have I been on here? I'm not going to make this too long. 53 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably be on here another 7 minutes. But recapping, man, I know people probably saw the thumbnail. And I know one year I did it. And I may do it between now and the end of the week. I just didn't have time to actually reach out to people. I may have some guests on here that are other nominees, just so people can get familiar with them. And I want to try to do that before Saturday. Voting does end Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, for the Mete and I Awards. And it is a document. Let me go ahead and say this. You will have to vote on every category, whether I'm nominated or not, whether your favorite content creator is nominated or not. You have to vote every category. What I did when I didn't know all the people in the categories, I jotted down some of the names or screenshot or however I did it. And I went and started looking at those channels, and that really helped not only me to get to know new content creators, but I found out some good information while researching. And so you'll have to do that. And in the link, if you just see a link, I will not have the category numbers, but if I post it, or if it's in a reel on Instagram or TikTok or anything, or even in the community tab on YouTube, it will have the category numbers for all the nominations for the Points Blank Network. So I try to make it simple for the viewers. We got my man in here. Hey, what's up? Vince says, hey, see, I need to get in contact with you. What's your email? It's points, what it is, pointsblanktravel@gmail or at pointsblanktravel on IG. Either one of them, I'm probably quicker on IG. Appreciate the bold as always. Say you no problems. And that acronym #STAB, that stands for Smarter Than the Average Bear. And that's something I've been saying for a long time. But tell you what, Game Master, you got anything before we I'm gonna probably do my closing comments. You got anything you want to say to the people, man?
Just make sure that you're about to see a lot of electioneering from Rod come Friday, Saturday night. Don't forget to vote. If not, you'll get the reminders. Let them know which categories. Put them out. Put the tweets. Put the shorts. Put the IG posts. Put it all out there, man. You got to win them again. You got to sweep it this time. You said 4 categories, right?
Yeah, 4 categories. Here, let me answer this. Somebody asked me, was I busy? Hold on real quick.
Yeah, I think the
And
Griffins, how many they win? They won like 4 or 5 in a year, right? Is there a record for how many in a
man, I
single
know
year?
one year. Hey, if they may not still be in here, but I wonder if they're. Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. It's just a channel name, Points Blank Travel at Gmail, but I'll put it in here. I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that link. Y'all bear with me here. If y'all can bear with me, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. That's what I'm trying to do here.
And if not, we could put also making sure that it's easy to find in the description afterwards too.
Yeah,
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 we'll
it's
make it
gonna
easy
be
for you
there as
guys.
well. See y'all, man. See, I'm telling you, man, Game Master might be on here. Y'all might see him more often. Never know. He'd have to agree to that though, but you never know. Oh man, I just really jacked something up. I know I shouldn't have did this right now.
Uh-oh, technical difficulties. We'll
No,
clean it
actually,
up.
no,
We'll
I
clean it
didn't. No,
up.
I didn't. No, I didn't. You know what? I'm telling y'all, man, believe it or not, I know all these numbers and credit card stuff, but sometimes I can't walk and chew bubble gum, man. There it is. I had already copied it, then hit the back button and deleted half of it, but all I had to do was paste it. So let me go here. I'm gonna put this in the link, and let me get this done here. Oh, I didn't even know that. It's somebody else doing the same thing. I didn't even know that. Let me see here. And where are we at here? Point blank trap. Oh, I got to make sure this don't come on with no volume. And y'all bear with me. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Sure, oh, come on with no volume. Well, I guess I failed at that. There we go. And there's the link, should be popping up here shortly. There it is. There's a link to vote, and I'll put the email address. There's the link to vote. Again, it is, I want to say 26 categories. There is a write-in. You can write PBT, PBE, you can write points blank travel, points blank experience. Trust me, the committee, the Mete and I Awards committee, they know the acronym. So PBT, PBE, however you want to do it, it's up to you.
What about Rod?
Yeah, you can put Rod. They know
All
that. But
right.
hey,
Remember, Rod, not Rob. Put that booty backwards, right?
yeah, don't say Rob. I'm trying to think. Oh, here we go. We gotta go this way. I don't know, man. I'm over here trying to make sure we got everything on here that we need. There we go. And then, all right, there we go. So sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, here it is. Let me pull it up on the screen in case. There it is. That's the link. I don't know. You should be able to copy and paste. Why you didn't set up? Why did I did set it up? But Nightbot, it's a couple reasons. Event yours. That's a good question. I have it set up, but when I'm watching the live stream, I'm not a fan of Nightbot. I mean, I've seen Nightbot since I first started. It's gotten a lot better, but Nightbot was threatening to kick people out of lives and putting them in timeouts and all that and blocking them. And I know. And I felt like I didn't have all the control. And then I think even if you notice, sometimes I'll run banners at the bottom of the screen, sometimes I won't. Because if a person have a question and I only have them here for a limited amount of time, then I have to make sure I try to, I don't do too good at it, get to the question as quick as possible. But if I had Nightbot, there's just more stuff for me to go through. So there's various reasons. I may implement it on one of the newer channels, but it probably won't be on PBT or Investing with Rod. So, and yeah, I figured, I knew she was going to say the bit on how you set up. Yeah, I think when I saw it having all these issues, it was people that probably didn't, they just did the default. They didn't even set it up. I didn't even get that far. I typed some little things in there and I was like, yeah, I'll get back, and I never did. So, but y'all, I'm gonna get ready to raise up out of here shortly, man. If y'all got any kind of question like that, that's a good question. And I know why Tanya's asking me this, because I could have used Nightbot and it would already have the link for the awards and already scrolling through. But and that would have been a good idea. I wish I would have thought of it actually. US Bank also recently launched a new interesting card that gives equal payments on all purchases, and it's called Split It, and it's a MasterCard. Okay.
I had never heard of that. That sounds kind of interesting. I don't know.
They launched a new, yeah, you said the right word, a new interesting card that gives equal payments on all. So when you say equal payments on all, you mean all equal amount that you get back, like 4% cash back, or 4 times the points, or 3 times the points? I'm sure there's a limit. Oh man, you know what I got? I can't stand it. I got to go look at this. Y'all, we're gonna learn something together. For the people on the Points Blank experience, I am multicasting here. So you're gonna see some Points Blank experience stuff. It was just easy. I was gonna do this on the Points Blank experience, but I decided to do it on both Points Blank Travel because it has the most subscribers. So Split It. Hey man, this card. I mean, I wonder who came up with this. This must have been somebody's relative or something. Oh, it's a word. Okay, so it's a split. All right, y'all. We're gonna look at this together. Y'all gonna see a quick video because in case I do a real video on this, I'm gonna share my screen with y'all so y'all can see what I'm seeing. And
just a quick tease. That's a quick tease.
Yeah, just a little one here. All right. I don't even like. Okay, let's see here. So pay later on. Oh no! Why do I want to do that? Hold up, man. I ain't even got far on this here, y'all. I'm gonna make sure me and Game Master. Let me take this comment down. We're gonna look at this together.
That sounds good to me.
I'm gonna move me and Game Master on this. Let me see.
All right.
Let me see how. No, I covered too much up. So I ain't gonna do that. We're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna do this here.
I mean, that sounds good because that's what I'm doing right now. I got the US Bank Business Platinum card. The limit's all right. It's not the greatest, but I'm taking advantage of that extended pay right there myself. A couple of those bills came due at the wrong time, and I'm trying to buy stuff too for the end of the year. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know, but I think that's a personal card, right?
Yeah, and it looked like you set up your own payment plan. No fee, no interest on all purchases for 3 months. So
wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do too much more on this because I'm gonna do a video. I can see that already, but stay tuned for a split video on a US Bank split card. I don't know how they came up with the name, but it's pretty. The only thing I see right here, you have to be a manager of your money because it's no fees and no interest on all purchases for a 3-month payment plan. All purchases are automatically divided into a 3-month payment. 3 payments are placed into a payment plan to be paid back over 3 months with no. But I'm wondering what happened if you don't do it. Now you could choose a 6 or 12 month. Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a video on this.
That's probably what they want you to do, man. But this just the tease, The full video is gonna come later.
Yeah,
Rod's gonna get you guys.
Yeah, that seemed pretty interesting. I try to make sure the viewers on this channel stay ahead of the game. But if you're setting up, they're going to set up the payment plan for you. So again, you need to be disciplined enough and held accountable by yourself. You need to hold yourself accountable to know what this, when you're getting ready to make a purchase and it's say $100, we know in 3 months, that's $33 a month. Don't get so caught up where you're out using this card and next thing you know, you have a $1,500 balance, and you're now looking at a $500 payment in every month for 3 months, and it could get dangerous. So this card is going to require some discipline. Stay tuned. I will be doing a full video on that card. I'm not going to get into it now because that wasn't part of the plan. Sometime, if I've already done a video, I will go ahead and do it now. But since I haven't done one, I'll do it. Thanks, Devin. I appreciate you, man. Again, thank you. That's coming from Devin. 52-month channel member with Points Blank Travel. Much love. Matter of fact, here, let me see something, man.
Yeah. Each one teach one, man. Appreciate you, Devin. He's always putting this stuff in the chat.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. I miss my little buds. I used to have a lot of them in the other software I use. J.R. Hill been rocking with me about the same amount of time as Devin, about 4.5 years. Hello, everyone in the chat. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing well. Glad to see you here. I believe it will be minimum payment to a month of the plan. Amazon Visa does it on, I believe it would be the minimum payment to a month. I don't know about that. No, that ain't what it said, man. Hold on, let me read that.
I think Devin's right. I think what Devin's talking about is right because I have the Amazon Prime business card, and you can choose 5% cash back on your Amazon purchases or 90 days. And me, I don't know. I'm always broke, dude. I always go the 90 days. Yeah, it's better for you business wise, but you have to pay the balance in full in 30 days, or you just chop it up and do 90 days. So whenever I buy Magic or Pokemon on Amazon, I always do 90 days. I just can't make those payments sometimes.
Well, let me make sure, because I know I'm kind of a speed reader, man. I read pretty quick. Let me look here. I know I saw what I saw. And this thing said right here, let me make it big for the people in the back. Make it as big as I can make it.
There you go. Make it big enough that I can see without my glasses on. Okay, there we go.
All purchases are automatically divided into 3 payments and placed into a payment plan to be paid back over 3 months with no plan fee. So I'm focused. I don't know about the points and the percentages and all that, but I'm focused on whatever I'm buying, all purchases. I have no control. They're automatically divided into 3 payments. Rod and everybody in this live stream may pay it early. We may just say, forget it. Next month we're going to pay it. It was only $100. But somebody going to try to take that $100 and divide it in 3 payments. But if you get caught slipping on a banana peel and you look at that thing said minimum payment or they forget to do something and you don't, I bet you somewhere along the line, these 2 words right here, there's no interest. Notice how I just moved it. This one word right here, this interest, is going to accrue going backwards. Or whatever you have left, you're going to pay interest on. So just be careful. This is a great card. You just have to be careful. And like Gamers was talking about me actually doing this here little teaser. She said Sugar Hill. I like that, man. That used to actually be the name of my, I don't even want to say it, man, because I know Tanya about to eat me alive with this one. Back in the day, not in Arkansas either, Tanya, I had a mobile DJ business, and it was called Sugar Hill Entertainment. I'm serious. I ain't got no proof no more, but I promise you I did. I promise you.
Oh, it's the internet. They'll find it.
No, it wasn't. No, this was for internet. This was matter of fact. I DJ'd when the Lakers played. I DJ'd at the Forum when the Lakers played at the Forum, the Great Western Forum on Manchester.
Yeah, over in Inglewood.
Yeah. See, here she go. I knew it, man. No, man. So Sugar Hill, I cracked up when I saw that. But y'all, that's how we do it here. See, I don't mind in the middle of a live, and that brings a point up. If I have a title, like I put 4 awards, but how long can I talk about 4 awards on the live? So I could have made a short and did that. But I wanted to come on here and interact with the people. I wanted to come on here and talk to the people. And we might break down a credit card, but I like people to see, because I was that dude, man, that I had selective sight. And that didn't mean something was wrong with my eyes. I just read what I wanted to read. We often read what we want to see. We don't read what's really there. We read what we want to see and neglect the rest. I do it. I still do it. So let me do something here. Just so y'all know, man, 99.9% of the stuff I talk about, I've done it. And probably 99.99% of the mistakes that are out there, I've done. And I don't mind sharing, because some of the turmoil that I went through and problems I have, I want to share them with somebody, because I don't want people to go through. I just dropped the link on both PBE and PBT for anybody who may want to come up. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm right at the hour and 10-minute mark right now. And let me remove that.
Last call, everybody. Last call. Don't forget to click the link, either to join or to vote.
Hey, yeah, speaking of vote, man, I dropped a link, man. I mean, take a picture. I typed it, believe it or not. I didn't every time. I typed it once. So I don't want y'all to think. But why not click it now and then I already have it on whatever device, however you watch me, unless you're on a TV and you don't have that option. I should have started. I don't even know what I did with it. Anyway, it's on here somewhere. Oh, that's not it. It came in off my phone, so I'm not. Oh, there it is, right there. So there is a link to vote. It is a form. It's a Google form. Very simple, man. There is one type in where you'll have to type Points Blank Travel or PBT or PBE or Points Blank Network. You can just put Points Blank. They'll know who it is. So, and speaking of which, man, last thing I'm going to talk about before I raise up, side hustles, man, side hustles. We're going to talk about side hustles and credit cards. So the side hustle is going to be on the Points Blank Experience side, and the credit cards are going to be on the Points Blank Travel side. But I'm going to combine it all into one. When it comes to going into 2026, I can't tell nobody how to manage their money. Nobody. The only thing I can do is create content on Investing with Rod and make suggestions of what I'm doing. It would probably, until we have a better idea, I don't even have an idea. And I research and watch this up every day for my other channel, Investing with Rod. Until we have a better idea of what's going to happen, I'm slowing my roll with spending. I'm slowing my roll with traveling. I'm not saying I'm not going to travel. I'm slowing my roll. I don't have to jet set for 6 months out of the year. I might jet set for 2 months. Don't neglect ourselves, because we go to work and we work hard every day. But I just definitely we got another guest coming up. I just want to get everybody to start thinking like that, man. Until there's some type of certainty, I'm slowing my roll. Y'all do what you want to do. What's going on, Devin? How you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Hey, Devin.
David, what you doing, man? You over there in the dark. I can see you, though. I can see you. What you doing, man? Hey, y'all, this is the infamous Devin Maska, 52 months, channel member, credit card.
I don't like the light much because I squint very easily.
Huh? Devin, you sleep? Devin, what you doing, man?
I'm just what? No, I'm not. I don't like the light much because I squint very easily.
Oh, well, but what you doing right now? Is there a delay or something? Because
Yes, I often just lay in my room because I don't like to be around animals.
you don't like to be. Wait a minute, man. Let me make sure I understand this. You lay in your room because you don't like to be around animals. So it's animals throughout the house?
Yes.
What kind of animals, man, if you don't mind me asking?
Dogs.
Oh, dogs. Oh, I thought you meant like some giraffes, like some exotic animals. Giraffes and orangutans, like at the zoo or something going on. David, man, what you doing, dude? Is it a delay or you just like you?
I can hear like double words like on two different
you got your
windows,
YouTube. It's because you got to turn the actual YouTube all the way down and just go by the sound of the live stream.
I did not know, and that's the problem I had last time when I was.
Yeah, I thought you paid attention to the last time.
Yeah. I understood it. I just did not know exactly how to do it because I've never done it before. Like I told you in the last time I joined you.
Yeah. Okay. You got it this time.
Yes. Now I understood it.
Did you do it?
Yes, I did.
All right. So what's been going on, Devin? What you been busy doing, man?
Learning, like looking up Christmas stuff so that I know what to buy online, and then also still like going step by step learning my MacBook.
Oh, what did you learn so far, man?
I mean, I've learned how I can actually like watch stuff like this like on my TV using the Apple AirPlay, and I can also do Zoom meetings through my TV using the Apple AirPlay, which I was surprised about.
Oh, okay. So I got you. So you do Zoom meetings?
Yes.
From your laptop, and then you airdrop it or whatever you just air fry it over to your TV?
No, I've never done it that way because like with the other ones you would have to hook it up to it, and with this one you can do it wirelessly only if you have a MacBook.
Oh, yeah, it's too much for me, man. I watch whatever come on the TV and whatever on the computer. No, I ain't. I mean, that's pretty cool though, man. So you got this new split card, huh?
No, I don't. I came across it as I was looking up the Smartly card that I switched to.
Yeah, I saw that Smartly card. How long you had it, man?
I haven't had it. I haven't even got it. Should be getting it tomorrow. I just probably changed to it like last Friday.
Oh, oh.
Okay, nice. Well, you got it. Well, you got approved for it last Friday for the Switch. Right on, man.
Yeah, well, it was only because like I had the Altitude Go, but then I was going over my cards and realizing how much more I would get for restaurants, totaling that or even more. So I just thought from how much I've been going through in tight situations that's what made me want to switch to it.
Yeah, you
So
got to
yeah,
stack those points and miles, man. Just like Rod's talking about. That's why I paid for a lot of my hotels and my airfares through points and miles.
I
so
get it.
so so Devin, you how many cards do you have, man?
I have a bit, but like it's only because like I
No,
told you,
David, you ain't answer. Where does a bit fall? Is that before 70 and after 71? Where?
it's over that because I have gone through so much in my health issues, like where I've had to focus on like what am I going to do if my health insurance doesn't cover anything. That's why I've had to apply a lot and also
Gotcha.
help out my family.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, pick the right ones. That
Yeah.
$10, that 10 points, it all adds up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I went through 7 years of health issues, and and every year I had to do new things. Like I had to spend a year switching my health insurance and everything. Then I went through more stuff, and I get prepared up for it, and that's what made me have to keep applying.
Gotcha. Okay. 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 Nothing wrong with that. So, did on this Christmas list, what do you call it? This Christmas list ideas, gift ideas. How's that coming along?
I'm been looking off and on because I'm looking for stuff for family I need to ship stuff out to.
Not don't give me no gift. Not that you were anyway.
I'm talking about like my nephews.
Oh, okay. What you think about getting them?
I don't know exactly because I have a little one that's like 3, which I'm looking at. Thought about like toys, like when I was looking at Walgreens, and then also my older nephew, his older brother, just started playing instruments. So I'm trying to figure this out.
Mm.
All right, well, shameless plug. If you ever need some Pokemon, you know who to talk to. Got a network.
Yeah,
I
man.
will put out some game there. I'm pretty sure you already know about this, but if not, look into pirate ship. No, friends don't let friends ship retail with the post office. Everything I ship is either through eBay or pirate ship, www.pirateship.com, and you save easily from like 30 or 40%, sometimes 70 or 80%, depending on which zone it's going to. You got to do that to save money, man. This holiday season, they're raising the prices on everybody.
Well, I already know the way to save money due to my business gold card, which I have 2 of that I can actually get like $20 in statement credit via FedEx.
So, David,
There
man,
you go.
you got it. You got this credit card game on lock, huh? I mean, you just know. Hey, I want to welcome in Cooking with Net, and she said, "Hey there, hey," and she's been. We've been actually subscribed to each other for a while. Met her via Mete and I, and she says same. She's doing gift cards, and a lot of people are taking that thing, that route of giving gift cards for the holidays and not necessarily doing gifts. Uh, and my brother and I were talking maybe a year or so ago about Christmas, and he and I don't exchange Christmas gifts. I don't think we ever have, maybe once or twice, and we both had the same thing. Like I can never think anybody can ask me, anyone can say, "Rob, what do you want for Christmas?" And I never know because man, I got hold on. You never know. Man, I don't know. Y'all, I apologize, but I really didn't schedule this here, and this is a business thing. I
Yeah, I
think,
mean, when in doubt. Oh, well, go ahead.
with Christmas, man, and the
Mhm.
way the economy is going, I think a lot of people are going to scale back this holiday season. Maybe one of the most interesting ones we've seen in some
And
time as far as holiday season.
I also try to get a bit like I said, Rod, because I don't drive at all, so I have to do most of my shopping online.
Mm, okay. Yeah. I even if you go to the malls though, Devin, they're kind of dead. Most people are shopping online right now.
I know I used to go to the mall regularly when I lived in California. I used to go to the mall like when my mom worked, and I would spend the whole day at the mall.
Man, I apologize. I don't want to stay on my phone. I got my y'all. I tried to do some stuff where I see this one I don't mess with. I try to make my phone like it used to be. I can show it on the screen, so when I'm doing investing stuff, I can kind of make it quicker. And now I can't undo it. I can't undo the phone. So I got this phone on vibrate, but my computer dinging. I mean, I don't know what I got going on here. Maybe you could research that, David, while you're over there.
I actually found this out. It's possibly because like after a while it'll ding like after a while after it goes through your phone. But I just learned something cool from Apple the other day when one of my USB chargers went out. I found out if you have your iPhone nearby, you can actually just iMessage and everything through the MacBook, even if it's like through your phone when the phone's off.
Yeah. I don't want to do all that, David.
I message through the computer. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I've seen. I've seen it, but I don't want to do that.
Or maybe it's
Okay.
time to telling us that we have to cut the live soon. I know we're a little bit past
Yeah.
that hour 15. I think that's what's telling you.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'm about to raise up because I got a lot of preparation done, and I actually still have 2 videos to shoot tonight that I want to get out tomorrow, and I may be doing a live on investing with Rod tomorrow. So, but hey, man, y'all, you got anything else, Devin, before I let you raise up? Because I'm gonna do my closing comments, like kind of like when Mike left the Jackson 5. I'm gonna be solo.
Nothing I know of, but if you ever wanted me back, I would be glad to, because like after you teach me on the last time when I had the problem when I didn't know about the double thing hearing and everything, I now understand it. Now I can, like, if you ever want me to join you, I would be glad to.
Yeah, I was concerned. I thought you was over there maybe doing some stuff because you look like you were laid back, man. You were laid back.
I do this because like I don't want to easily like fall, like, because it's like and trip like over our animals, because I've almost done it twice.
How many animals y'all got, man? You sound like it's a lot, dude. How many y'all got?
We got a bunch. We got about at least 10 or so.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got a kennel, or y'all just collecting dogs, or what y'all got going on over there?
Like goats, horses.
Oh, wait, they in the house?
No, but
I thought you said you laid back on the bed.
I mean,
I thought you said you laid back on the bed because
we have two. We have two in the house, but that's
wait. You got 2 goats in your house?
No, just 2 dogs in the house.
Oh! I've been saying, Lord, Herbert. Yeah, 10 animals. 10 not in the house. Not in the house though. If yours thought the same thing that you had, because. Make sure I understood, because this is what I heard. You said you were leaning back because you didn't want to trip over the animals. So I thought the goats and the whatever else you said was running around was in the house. But I see y'all have like
I'm talking about like our dogs and everything, because some of them are really wild. So I don't like to be around them because I'll easily trip.
You like stray dogs or dogs that? All right, Devin, we're going to have a whole show. Now we're going to have a show on the Points Breaker series. I don't know when, Devin. So you ain't got to ask me. I'm gonna tell you because I got a book schedule. We're going to do a show. It's going to be a day in the life of Devin.
There we go.
A day in the life. I just got to hear about this.
And like I mentioned before, I have a lot of knowledge in all different things, like regarding music, movies, NASCAR racing, football, and also and credit cards and everything. I know a lot because of what I used to regularly do, and then also I also like know a lot about it because rock music. I even know stuff that bands that nobody knows.
Devin, I'm gonna have to play the Grammy music, man.
You gotta save it, man. You gotta save it for the interview.
You gonna tell everybody the show before we even get to the date.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're excited, man. I got you excited saying we about to do a show, man. But you gotta leave some suspense. You'll be watching them movies, right?
Yeah, I used to regularly go to the movies 3 times a week.
Devin gonna start a whole Devin, check it out. Okay, here's a commercial. I'm gonna do the commercial for us. Like when like when Superman 25 about to come out, or whatever number they on now, it's always a commercial. And then they'll tell you about the movie, but they don't tell you the movie, they tell you a little bit. So y'all, coming up on the Point Blank Experience, January 2026, season 4, we're gonna have Devin Masker, 52-month channel member, on the show, A Day in the Life of Devin. He's gonna tell us about credit cards and how to make TV show on laptops and how all this other stuff. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You're gonna see. You may see a thing that say coming soon, date TBD. But Devin and I, we're gonna do a live stream, probably 30 minutes. Devin, 30 minutes, man, 30 minutes to get it all out there, and we're gonna let people know what Devin does on a daily basis. Is that cool? Yes or no, Devin?
Yeah. I just don't know when, because I have a lot going on right now. I just do, but like I always like to share it, like in the live streams.
Oh, you want to talk? You want to do it? We ain't gonna do it tonight. Devin, we'll be in touch. I got your email. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, and I even text you, and I don't know if you got it, but I have the number. Like I don't know if you got my text, but
it's probably sitting with my security team, man. That's I got a security team called Do Not Disturb Incorporated.
All right. Well, I was just saying, so if you ever text me.
Oh, I look. All right, Devin, I'm gonna have to get out of here, man. I'm gonna drop you down.
All righty.
And then please hang out, because I'm gonna do my closing remarks. We're gonna get out of here, okay? You got anything else, Game Master?
I'll just keep an eye out for the link. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know I'm going to keep doing that. Make sure to hype his videos. Check out PBE. We need to get some of those numbers up there too. So if you guys see him dual streaming, make sure to hit up PBE and get some of that engagement on the channel. We got to raise Rod up out there.
There you go. Thank y'all, gentlemen. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate y'all.
Nice having me back.
All right. Appreciate you.
All righty.
All right. All right, y'all, tonight you got a chance to see Devin Masker, 52-month channel member, as well as Game Master LLC. He's been rocking with me for a while. I met him on Josh Van Horn's channel, Get Business Credit. Hey, man, again, I want to thank everybody for the that have voted. I want to thank the Mete and I Awards team for the nominations. Thank the viewers, because it doesn't matter what type of content that's put out. If it's not being viewed, if it's not being shared or liked, well, we have subscribers, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to be a nomination. So I'm only a small portion of this whole big old network process, the Points Blank Network. You, the viewers, the replayers, the subscribers, the channel members, the people that are thinking about subscribing, you are the nucleus of the Points Blank Network. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all. Please vote, check out all of the content creators that are there. And I can guarantee you, if you run across a name on that on the ballot and you're not sure which one to pick, go to the Points Blank Experience. This is not a plug. I'm just telling you the easiest way I could think of how to do it. And this just really came to my mind. I would have said it earlier. Go to the Points Blank Experience. There's a high possibility that I've interviewed probably 75% of the people that are nominated. It's 25, 30% that are maybe new to the scene or I haven't reached out to yet. So with that being said, I am waiting on a response for the people that are watching from the Points Blank Experience from an individual where I'm looking at doing an interview probably the first week, live and direct. We're not resuming production until January, and we're taking the month of December off on that series. Investing Simplified, January 5th on Investing with Rod. I have Clarence Patrick, about 8,000 subscribers in the finance niche. So a lot going on, man, a lot going on. Just make sure you're tapped in, and you never know what I may be talking about. But please keep in mind, if you see a thumbnail, and just like Devin just did, the thumbnail is about the Mete and I Awards, but he brought up the split card from US Bank. We pulled up the split card. I didn't go over the whole thing because I'm going to do a separate video on it, but we actually looked at one thing that may have people going ahead and research and decide if it's a good fit for them or not. I may learn something when I do my own video from the viewers. That being said, man, do me a favor. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. That's the thumbs up, but make sure you're blowing it. Kids, to do something, I don't care what you do to it. Make sure you change colors. Also, hit the notification bell. It's going to be on the side of subscribe. It's going to default to personalized. If you're watching me, you say, hey, Rod, I never get the notifications. It's probably because it's on personalized. Click that little bell, click all, you'll start receiving all the notifications unless you go into your device and make that particular app, which will be YouTube, to not receive notifications. With that being said, share the channel out, man. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. If you're looking at traveling for free, we got you covered with points and miles and cash back. If you want to laugh, you had a rough day at work, you see anything that would live and direct T and Rod, come on over. If nothing else, you probably see some other content creators in the comments. You can go over and check their stuff and I can get more laughter, because right now things are getting a little tough. Invested with Rod, a whole wealth transfer. In case you don't know what a wealth transfer is, it's a shift of assets, property, investments, money, cash that's being transferred from one generation to the next. Now, I got skipped over with my generation. And I'm trying my best not to skip the next generation, but we have to start somewhere. I don't know if y'all watch the news. I don't even watch the news. I can just get on the computer. Unemployment going up, inflation going up, pay not moving or they're deducting different things or taking away certain things, man. You are the CEO of a business, whether you know it or not. You're the CEO of you. I said it earlier. Everybody right now needs to learn how to become a salesman. I ain't talking about getting a job as a salesperson, but being able to sell yourself to a potential employer, being able to sell yourself to a potential sponsor. You may have a gift you don't even know about, and someone's willing to sponsor you. I have sponsorships I've forgotten about. And it's because I took the time to learn about credit cards, points, and miles. All I had to do was read. And I want to thank, I saw Sharice come in here. Thank you, Sharice, for tapping in. I really appreciate that. And what we at here, have a good night. Appreciate you, Rod, for spreading the love and helping other channels. Hey, no problem, man. That's what we're here for, man. Again, I don't do it for the clout. I do it from the heart, man. And PBT is going to crank back up, but I felt the need to focus on investing with Rod to try to get as many people as we can to think about financial future. Forget financial freedom. We got to get you to think about your financial future. Look at that as elementary school and financial freedom. We're starting to move into the high school and the college level, if you want to look at it from that aspect. But please, man, as always, I will be coming at you with more heat, more fire, more knowledge, and showing you how to travel around the world with little or no money out of your pocket, how to invest with a small amount of money. And the Points Blank Experience is not just a YouTube channel. It is an experience. And I hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous week. Always, 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 man, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. And until the next time, hope everybody have a good one. We going to raise up. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Much love, y'all.